Go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Glow Up with Chef Stacey podcast, featuring my beautiful co-host, my favorite person on the planet, my son, Zion. What's up with you, Zion?
I'm good. Hey, everybody.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right. Today we are talking about,
How it's important to have a daily routine to maintain health.
yes, a morning routine. I like the interview style, so we'll keep that. So I'm going to ask Zion a few questions about what he does for his morning routine, and then you can ask me about what I do for my morning routine. And you're 11 years old, so I think it's good that you're 11 and you do have a morning routine. I think that's important.
What time do you usually wake up?
Well, let's start first. Why is having a morning routine important? And I'll say it's important for me because it sets the tone for your day. It amazes me how many people just get up and have no sense of what they're going to do for the day. Are you yawning?
Yes.
Am I boring you?
No.
Well, then why are you yawning in the middle of my interview while I'm
Because
talking?
I've been tired all day.
You don't have a morning routine.
I do. I just went to sleep late last night.
Oh, okay. Let's start there. So the purpose of having a morning routine is so you can maximize your day, your time, your energy, but it really starts at night. So let me start off by saying what it is that I do at night to get prepared for the morning so that I'm not all tired and crusty looking like you. No, I'm just playing. So the first thing I think that's important is to set a time to go to bed. I like to go to bed between 9:30 and 10 o'clock because I like to be up by 5:30 in the morning. What about you? What time do you like to go to bed at night? And then what time do you usually go to bed at night?
Well, what time I like to go to bed at night is around 10 to 11 p.m. But what time I usually go to bed is 11 to 12.
Okay.
And then I wake up at 6 a.m. mostly.
Yeah, you did pretty
6 to
good today.
7
You got up at 6 a.m. today, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I took a walk and everything.
Right. So at nighttime, I like to start winding down around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And that means cutting off the electronics. And then I usually pull out my planner to see what it is that I need to do the next day. And I write down the most important things that I have to do the next day. I also brush my teeth. I wash my face, take a shower if I need to. And I usually do some kind of reflection, like meditation, sometimes reading or something like that, just to calm my mind. But my number one rule of thumb for preparing at nighttime is to write down what it is that I'm going to be doing the next day, and also turning off the electronics at least 30 minutes before I go to sleep. And I like sleeping in complete darkness. I don't like to sleep with lights on. Sometimes if I'm super sleepy, then I will sleep with a light on because I'll just fall asleep. But for the most part, if I'm preparing intentionally to go to bed, I like to have everything quiet. Sometimes I'll have a candle lit, but that's about it. So that sets me up for the day. I usually have a very peaceful, restful night's sleep. Then I get up in the morning between 5 and 5:30, and I'm ready for my day. Do you usually prepare at nighttime for bed?
I'm going to be honest, no. I usually don't prepare the night before I go to bed. It's a bad habit, but I usually have an electronic on when I go to bed, just so that I don't think when I'm sleeping. It kind of makes me sleep easier, but it's a bad habit that I need to stop.
Oh, so how are you going to stop that bad habit?
I can do it. It helps, and then I keep doing it.
Well, it helps too that I come in and I take your electronics out of the room. So I have to be more consistent with that too. Instead of just me preparing for my nighttime, I really do have to go in and physically take the electronics out of your room. So it's fine. How you feel about that?
I mean, good. It helps me.
It does. That's good. Okay. So now we're getting to the morning. So in the morning, the first thing that I do when I get up, I open my eyes, is I thank God. I thank God for my cells, for my liver, my kidneys, my heart, honestly, my brain. Thank you that my toes and my arm, my everything works. Seriously, because some people wake up and some people don't wake up. So I'm just thankful to wake up in the morning and just give thanks for another day. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I do is drink water. What about you?
So when I wake up, I usually go back to sleep for 30 minutes.
What?
And that's what I usually do because I'll be sleeping when I wake up at 6, and then I just get a little bit of extra sleep, and then I feel better. But then after that, I'll get dressed, and I'll usually go on a walk because I like walking. Because it's good to get some fresh air in the morning.
It is. Do you drink water?
Yeah, I do drink water before and after I walk. Because I walk for 20 to 30 minutes. And then after I walk, I usually get something to eat, and then I start my day off there.
Okay. So we'll talk about what it is that you eat in a second. After I drink water, and then I always journal for about 15 minutes, and that's just writing down whatever's on my mind, whether I had a dream that I want to remember or whatever it is. I journal for 15 minutes, just write. I don't even think about it. I'm just letting the pen flow. And then I meditate for 15 minutes minimum, sometimes 20 minutes. That means just sitting in my room. Sometimes I'll go outside and do this too. I'll journal and then meditate. But sitting down in a quiet space in my room or outside, because we have such a beautiful backyard and the birds are usually chirping. So I do my meditation and I just sit there with the intention of allowing my mind to quiet and just to go within and to connect with God. And after that, I read. Usually a chapter. I don't usually time it. It's usually either a chapter or 10 pages. Right now, I am reading Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks. I love that book. I love Abraham Hicks, though. She's great. After that, it's time to exercise. Either I go to the gym or I'll run outside. Today, I ran outside, and then I did 100 jumping jacks, and then I did some weights, and that was it. I did a quick exercise routine today. It was only about 20 minutes. I usually don't eat until later. So what about you? But you eat. You like to eat in the morning. So tell me something that you like to eat in the morning that gives you fuel and gives you energy.
Well, before I go to that, let me go back to my daily routine because usually after I walk, I'll do my daily workout. I do 50 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, and 1 minute, 30-second plank, and then 30 curls in both of my hands after I go on a walk. And then after that,
both of your arms curls?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after I walk and work out, I usually eat whatever's in the fridge, but I'll try to eat some waffles or pancakes or vegan sausage.
Is that what you had today?
That's what I had today.
Okay. And sometimes you eat scrambled tofu?
Yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes I'll have pasta for breakfast, but that's not that much.
Yeah. What about fruit?
I haven't been doing good with eating fruit a lot. I usually eat fruit for lunch and stuff.
Oh,
I don't know why I do that, but I don't know. I don't really eat breakfast. Most days I ate it today, ate it yesterday, but for a whole week straight, I didn't really eat breakfast.
Why not? Why are you eating breakfast? Why are you not eating breakfast?
I just didn't really feel hungry. I didn't feel the need to eat.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Mm-hmm. You've just really started sticking to your morning routine during the summer, too, which is the opposite. Usually people do their morning routine and they stick to it during the school year. But you're starting yours during the summer. And I am encouraging you to do it during the summer so that when you do go back to school, August 10th, which is coming up, I know, it's only 5 weeks. And you'll already be in the habit of getting up in the morning, going to bed at night, that kind of thing. So how does it feel as an 11-year-old to have a morning routine and to follow it versus when you don't follow it? Do you feel better? Do you feel worse?
Well, if I don't really do my morning routine, I feel kind of sad. I don't know why. I just feel kind of down. Like I have to do it. It makes me feel better about my entire day.
Wow. Why do you think so? Why do you think that is?
I think I just don't feel productive. And when I do my morning routine, I do start to feel productive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that just helps me get the productive day and stuff.
That makes sense. What do you think is the most important part of the morning routine? If someone could only do one thing and that would be the most important part of their morning routine, what do you think that would be and why?
Well, out of my morning routine, I'd say going on a walk because it does just make you feel better about yourself, especially if you live in a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
It just gives you a starter for your day. It feels good to go outside.
What if you don't live in a good neighborhood?
Then you can still go on a walk. It won't feel as good, but you can still go on a walk.
I feel like if you live in Las Vegas, we do have some quote-unquote bad neighborhoods here, but it's nothing compared to most inner cities. So for the most part in Las Vegas, you can walk around and you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
And the weather here has been amazing lately. We're only in the 90s, which is kind of low for us. So it's a good time to go outside and walk and get some air. And I feel the same way as you. I feel like if I had to narrow it down to one thing, I would say that meditation has been the most important thing for me in my morning routine. I do not miss a day of meditation. And if I do, I usually feel a little bit off, and I never miss more than 2 days. But exercise is a close second. I think those two are the most important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. You have
Okay.
anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
No? All right. So we talked about the importance of a morning routine. I think this is very good, especially for children and for parents, because you want to help. As a parent, if you don't have a morning routine, I don't see how you even raise children properly without having one. Because in the morning time, that's the time that I get to spend by myself, because I'm usually with people the entire day, or I'm talking on the phone, or I'm on emails, or I'm interacting with people. So the morning time is time for me just to connect with myself and connect with God. And it just sets the tone for my day. I feel much better after I finish my morning routine. So as a parent, I feel like it's very important for parents to have a morning routine, to take that time for themselves. Why do you think that it's important for children?
Because it does make you way more productive, and it does make you feel better about yourself. And it does make you have a better day every single day. Make you have a better life if you do it every day.
That's true. And it helps with discipline in
Yeah.
all areas.
It's good for children and adults and everybody.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
And I tell people, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you're disciplined in your morning routine, then you'll be disciplined in other areas of your life. And it's a part of health and wellness. And this is about health and wellness. So have a morning routine, whatever that is for you. Take some time for yourself. All right.
Okay.
We will see y'all next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.